Let's see. Okay. I want to move this. This. Let's do these. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. That was well needed. Alright. I haven't really touched this account in about a couple years. I've done some a little bit of grinding to see what it's going to give me as far as like for free to play decent GP from what I remember as far as the monsters. And let's see, I think so. You could see I was doing a couple of Moss Giants. I heard Ice Warriors must have been nerfed or something because their drop rate was really bad. Then I was testing out Ice Giants versus like the Hill Giants and Moss Giants, and I think these were kind of mid. I don't know. I think Ice Giants might be the way to go. I only killed 17 of them and I got 2k. I mean, I'm taking out the bones. If I sell these bones here that I got from the Giants, I think it's around 3k. Yeah, right around 3k. The goal is to just grind out my combat stats. You can see here, they're all level 70, exception of my magic 67. Which, I'm not too pressed on magic. I could just high out some stuff to get some more, I don't know, to get better XP. Alchemy's always pretty good. Kinda want to do some combat, but in free to play OSRS, it's just not not that great. There's not that much you can really farm as far as monsters. I mean, I haven't hopped on in years, so just basically been to the places that I know. What I really wanted to do was talk about that situation, but I want to at least get to the farm spot before I do that. Oh, there's my dogs. Where's Kelly? Dog just barking. Let me get this over. Actually, these two don't go here. Okay. I think. Ice giants or moss giants. I'm gonna decide where I want to teleport to. It's just the problem with the ice giants is the warriors get in the way too much. I think XP is better with the moss giants, but it's not as good as loot. Unless y'all know something better. I'm going off of methods that were years old. Let's see. They don't do a whole lot of damage. I actually don't need silverfish. Two. Is there anything else I need? Obviously, need a teleport. Radiant and fire, I believe it's Varrock. Should be the Varrock tally. Yep. I'm a genius. I think. Edgeville, yeah. Oh no, I need the key. I almost forgot the key. What are you doing? Where's the key at? I do have that moss giant chest key. Pretty sure you have to kill kind of like through the hill giant. I'm going to the hill giants. What am I doing? I don't need the key for the moss. I'm going to the hills. I was looking at hill giant and looking. I mean, those are pretty good XP too, but the loot's obviously not as good. Even though I killed significant more. Hopefully nobody's there too. I don't know why I grabbed this key. I think I'm going to Edgeville. Okay. Now we're back on track. Before I become a member again, I just want to experience free to play a little bit more and see how hard and grindy it was. I was on here before the stream and going through what monsters I killed. And I kept this blue dragon because I almost got a mill on that, and I wasn't even. I think that was only a few runs, not even that many runs. Let's go. Yeah, it's different. Same, but different. We're coming. Once we get there, we can start talking about what we really want to get into. About how the P320's been acting lately. I plan on doing this stream, and for those who are in the know what happened unfortunately, today, and I don't really want to talk too much about that, but I do want to talk about other relevant cases about the P320. You guys walking slow here, so maybe you can get away with flashing it real quick. Maybe not. Once I get to the spot, mouse giants aren't dead. So weird being down in this dungeon. Oh no, he's killing him. He's killing him. This is the only bad part. We gotta run there. We gotta get there. We're almost there. Hopefully we don't have to server hop a whole bunch. I picked it pretty low. Yep, nobody's here. Sweet. Okay, there's one person here. My back spot's something. Lovely. What's his name? Run with sword. Alright. We're doing this. Make sure. Yeah, we kind of get into things. So, those who don't know, an airman was, these are some articles that I brought up. Don't know if I still have the other. I don't. Yes, it's right here. So, for those who don't know, I'll go over this real quick. What happens? The video that I watched, and from the sources that I've heard from, I think there's one paper who did write about it, but basically what happened was a airman had taken off his P320, and the reason why I'm looking around, because I got it, it's not a firearm, it's just a holster, so I can show you guys on YouTube. There's no magazines or anything in here, it's just simply a holster. So the airman took his holster off, his QLS system on his Fireland. So this is a Fireland holster that has a QLS system on there. And what that is a quick attach and detach, so that you can push in on these forks on the bottom here, and then you could just pull it out and take your holster off. Well, in the process of doing that and putting his holster down, his firearm, the SIG P320, discharged and hit him in the chest. And unfortunately, the airman lost his life. I don't want to really talk about it too much. I just want to talk about how, just show you guys like how the technically wasn't doing anything reckless with the firearm, as far as it was in the holster and whatnot. But this is basically what they sent out. The Air Force is stopping use of the P320, and they're supplementing them with M4s, and in the case where they don't have M4s, they'll just figure something out. So I'm kind of wondering how widespread this is going to be, because this is the most recent incident, but I compiled a little bit of stuff here, and you can see a couple of these articles of CPD getting rid of the 320. You can see, oh, better start, don't forget my grinding skills here. Grab the attack. ICE getting rid of SIG and going in favor of G19 G45s. And this is the FBI report that I also pulled up, and we can go over it. I've already watched Fort Japan's video, and he does a great job of going over this and going into really great detail, better than what I can really go into. But I did want to kind of go over this maybe on a later date, because this is a pretty big thing to go over. But from everything going on, it just made me wonder on who else got rid of the P320 in 2025. So what I did was went and compile a list of, right now in 2025, I went and got some AI, and AI helped me put this together, but these are all the departments that have gotten rid of P320 just in 2025. And as you can see here, I can do this. Hold on. Don't worry. Can I move? No, I can move this around. Can I move this around? Haha. Alright. Now you guys can't see the loot, but you're all worried about 10 coins and some bones. See? Alright, so we got CPD voted to get it out. You have Denver, Dallas, Milwaukee, you have Transit Police, you have agencies in Alabama, Clark County, Pierce County, Vancouver County, Oregon, and then you also have some federal agencies, obviously ICE that we just talked about. That's the article that I pulled up, over here on was it Amazon? That's the Amazon article. Of ICE get rid of it, and then Washington State, and now these actually tell the reasons why. So if you go over each reason why, the CPD was voted. Denver found that it no longer met internal safety standards. Dallas has suspended it. They didn't really give the reasons why. I could probably do a little bit of research into that. Like I said, this is just quickly collaborated by AI. So let's see. Philadelphia, they pulled it. I think that was because of voting. Trying to see if anybody else. There's one that I read. There it is. Yep, that's why Washington. That's what I was thinking of. The Washington State Justice Training, where it imposed a permanent ban on the P320 following an unintentional discharge during a training incident. During training, that's not good. So, I mean, this is just in 2025 of all the agencies that have gotten rid of the P320. So, I think it's quite interesting on how SIG continues to deny and state that there's nothing wrong with your pistols, even after the FBI report that came out. And I'm pretty sure they write a summary or the conclusion. If you can just skip the conclusion, that's all you guys from here. The conclusion, according to where's it say it? So a couple things to note here is that technically, you want to read this. A reliable test could not be developed at the time of this document to test the effectiveness of the secondary sear notch. However, testing did indicate, with movements representing those common to a law enforcement officer, it is possible to render the striker safety lock inoperable and ineffective at preventing the striker from impacting a chambered round if the sear engagement is lost. It is important to note that the safety striker lock, by design, is the last safety in line to prevent an unintentional discharge, as it is in place to protect against a secondary sear notch override. While examination of the subject weapon did not independently provide evidence of an uncommanded discharge, it does indicate that it may be possible if the sear engagement is lost. And basically, what it's saying there is, and kind of how the SIG's trigger works, and the best way I've heard it described in layman's terms would be like, imagine a catapult. And for a SIG trigger to, for what a SIG trigger kind of does, is it's already back and ready to go. And there is a safety, let's call that the rope, that is blocking that from going on. It's obviously it's very layman's terms, but that's how the trigger works. It's like all it is letting go of all of that built up pressure, and boom. How a Glock trigger works is as you pull it, it's going to pull back. It pulls back the catapult, and then as soon as you hit the wall, it releases. Not it's already under tension, and then when you hit the wall, it goes off. So that's kind of how SIGs works, where it's constantly under tension, and then as soon as you hit the wall and it breaks, it goes off. Not it's as the trigger pull and it goes under tension, almost kind of like a double action revolver, to where the hammer goes back as you pull the trigger. It's not exactly like that, but for layman's terms, it's pretty much enough. But that's one of the reasons why that is a design flaw. Now, if this is the safeties worked as they did intend them to, and as like it did on paper, then you wouldn't have this issue. But with QC issues, with parts that aren't like perfectly straight, and 90s that aren't perfectly 90, and these things tend to happen. Like, there's more than just, I can show you more than just this FBI report. You know, we had, or not we, but people went out and independently did, and were able to, who was it? I forgot who it was. L&H Engineering, or, I'll have to find their video, but they did a full video on it. Oh my god. Slayer. They did a full video on it, and they basically were able to get the striker to drop pretty reliably and pretty consistently by swapping out parts from larger frames, like 45 10mm, to parts with 9mm in 40 frames. And they were able to get, with those certain combination of parts, and having to remove some springs and things like that to kind of represent maybe if that spring were to break or something, that they were able to get it to go off. Now, that was how many weeks ago? A few weeks ago now. It was probably like a month ago or 2 months ago where they came out with this video. And then, what was it? Grey Ghost Armory came out a few weeks after they did that video, or a week after they did that video, or something. Very recently after they did that video, and confirmed what they had shown to be true. So, it's kind of crazy how the SIG still refuses to do anything about that, but it is what it is, which is one of the reasons why I ended up trading my 365. Little story time here is I used to have, I did a video on it months ago, but I used to have a Zev P320, which is like a, I'll put up a separate monitor. Wait, watch. If you'll collect the bones first. Of course this. Alright, let's see if I can pull up a tab here, and I'll pull up what I had right before this drama went down. Now, I can't show any prices or anything, so I've got to be very careful. I'm going to show the image, but it's not for live streaming, as much as I've read it twice now. So as long as there's no pricing or anything, it should be fine. Okay, this just shows images, so we should be good. Alright. So, I used to have one of these. This is the Zev Octane edition of the P320. It's like the carry edition. I think it's 3.9 inch barrel. And you can see like the barrel's like kind of fluted. It's got like it's not technically fluted. It's got like relief cuts, like they took a drill bit and went all over the barrel to like kind of see it better in here on this one. To like reduce the weight of the barrel. But it was, I always found that gun to be clunky, and I paid a good amount of schmeckles for that. So, oh, alright, that guy's dead. I guess I'll just wait for the respawn. So I had one of those, and about a week or 2 weeks before SIG made their "It Ends Today" post on Instagram that kind of started all of this off, I had went to my gun shop and traded it for I just got tired of it, so I took the RMR off of it, and I went to my local gun shop to see what he had in stock that he was willing to get rid of it. I just kind of did this on a hair one day, just not much thought. And I ended up getting a CZ75B Omega. It's like a special trigger in there. And I really liked that gun. But then, like I said, 2 weeks later, SIG comes out and he's like, oh, it ends today. And it did end. At least for them. They started a whole... Well, one thing's ended. It was their reputation question. So... It's just crazy to me. I never felt more vindicated in my entire life. And more like, man, I really made a good decision here. Oh, man. Is this what free OSRS is like now? Just grind. Well, so for those who haven't seen my latest short or video, I did end up trading my P365. That's why you no longer. Yeah, it was. It was here, and you can see what's in this place now. It's I got rid of that for a Glock 19X. I just I must be pretty good at my timing, because I had just gotten rid of that P365 2 days ago, and now another incident with the P320 happens. So I must have some like foresight. I must be like a what do you call them? Visionary. Or here. They also call them seers. Yeah, I got rid of my P320 right before they started the drama, and before the latest incident, I got rid of my last. I just felt bad, like having a P365, like that was their flagship model, and again, nothing bad on that. I really liked that gun. I really did. I truly that gun. If they change ownership and they fix some things, I could see myself buying that gun again, or like trading for it. But for right now, I don't think. The only SIG product I have right now is an old M400 Predator Edition, 30-year blackout. It's a AR. I don't think you guys can see it. It's you can't see it. It's actually like up. Camera. It's actually up in there. You can't see it. With the camera. Yes. Yeah, you can see it now. This one. Right there. That one. On YouTube Live, we're not allowed to touch or handle any of those firearms. So they have to stay on the wall. If you want to see a video about it, I think I have a video about it. I do. I think I do. I do have a video about it because I bought that at auction. It was an estate auction, and this dude had a ton of firearms. And yeah, there was probably, it was a 30 or it might even have been a 40-foot trailer just lined the first half of it, each side was lined with handguns, and then the back half, each side was lined with mainly bolt guns. There was a few shotguns, but mainly bolt guns. This guy was a big hunter. He had night vision rigs. He had, I mean, for a hunter, he had every type of caliber you could think of. It was crazy. I've never been to an auction like that for someone's personal collection. And it did kind of make me a little bit sad too, because like the auction, the guy had like I think it was like 9 or 10 acres of beautiful property, really well maintained, and he also had like everything you can imagine for hunting, like, and there was also a pond on the property too as well, and everything like that goes along with owning property, all your bush hogs and tractors and everything to maintain your property, your riders, things like that. He had all the tools. He had everything you could imagine for hunting, and just everything was being sold off, and it's like by his kids and stuff. Like his kids were there because like you could hear from cross conversations, and I don't know, just like it would kind of kill me for like to have all of my firearms and like maybe because I'm so passionate about them, but like for my kids not have any interest in them, and just the one to get, just to get whatever they get at auction. And I mean, there were Troy carbines going for like, with like optic setups on them, going for like $550. There was a lot of really nice firearms that went for really cheap. I got that one pretty early on, and I kind of left, so I didn't spend any more money. And it's just like, man, if they were to take the time and sell them, they would have been able to get, what those fires were actually worth, but they like highest bidder, and that just, I don't know, it feels weird to me. It feels weird to just be like, all right, Dad's gone, let's sell all of his most prized possessions. That doesn't sit. I would want my kids to like enjoy my firearms or something, like bring them out to the range and shoot them every now and then, once a year, shoot one gun or something. Maybe one of my favorite things, I don't know. I think that's how you raise them too. I don't have kids yet, but I'd imagine if you were taking your kids out to the range at an age where they can can remember stuff. 8, 9 years old, taking them some single shot 20. I know plenty of people out there can shoot for that, but just something where they can actually start developing or remember those core memories, and then years down the line it might bring them some joy. I know I didn't start shooting until I was a teenager, until I was 13 or 14. I started hunting with my uncle. I took the hunter safety course and all that, and I started hunting with my uncle. I don't even know why I put some magic stats that didn't have for that much. I didn't even bring any nature runes for high alchemy. Oof. Oof. Or luck. You need nature and fire, don't you, Isle? Yes, you do. And I don't have either. I do always forget something, I think. That's okay. All this stuff is high. I'll get the GE when I get filled up. This is by far probably the worst way to make money. These are raw. Ah. I grabbed the wrong everything. I know I can drink these. Waste inventory space this time. Alright. Well, I didn't manage to bring a single right item except for my strength pots that I hadn't even taken any yet. So busy talking about that seg that I didn't even bring anything that I needed to bring. Exception of the strength pots, like I said. I can't high alch anything. So kind of just... Did not think that one through. That was error on my... See, old school RuneScape's... It's good and it's bad. It's good because it's always there. I'm a very casual gamer, as most of you can probably tell. And the fact that it's always there, that I don't ever lose my progress is nice, but I always forget how stripped and bare bones the free to play is. But I mean, I'm just grinding out my attack, defense, and my combat stats. I would like to get them up to 80s, but man, it's gonna be... I mean, you can see that most of my stuff isn't that bad. I could probably level up fire making and all this. This free to play is so hard to do certain things. The next time you see me on this, it'll be with a membership. Because free to play, you don't have any. There's not really much monsters to choose from. Like I said, I scooped around, did some ice giants. Obviously, I've been working on these, but ice warriors get in the way and they have crap for drops. Hell giants were, everybody's always at hell giants. Which is the hell giant boss that I got the key. I had the key in the bank and then I got a key from a drop and killed it a couple more times to see what I can get. And only one of those really produced anything good. Oh, how high up? Where'd you show up? Let's see. 5 times and stuff. I use the word decent loosely. Talk to you, Niles. Niles. Getting attacked by a giant here. It's the worst possible timing work. Never come talk to me when I'm like out walking, doing a request that I don't want to do. Always gotta come bother me while I'm killing giants or killing something. I can't believe I forgot all of my runes to help. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back there to go get my runes to help. Oh! Run! Need those wall runes. Alright, and we just gotta find some fire, because these magic stats don't give me any fire, right? Yeah. We need to get fire stuff. Got more law runs, we're seeing fire runs now. Stole check with some magic stuff. Yeah. What's this? Oh, it's a zombie. We can go back to Lumbridge, boys. Can't hit a bear out teleport because I don't have any fire rails. Oh, okay. Oopsie daisy. Level up in prayer, man. It might be time to go. I'll have to go get my first. I knew I was forgetting stuff. I'm gonna have to run all the way back now. I'm gonna slash that one now. Yeah, while I'm here. Oh. Well, I don't really use magic. I haven't played this game in years, so you know what? Oh, we did pretty good damage. Charm Web. Right. That's why I don't use magic. Alright, just kill this dude. We can move on. I'm level 88, or 87, I'm getting. And that random number generator will not be sad. Sad. It is a sad, sad time. Hiding rooms, no fire. God, I can't believe all of that. Alright, well, might as well sell this stuff to the GE. It's not going to get me a lot of money, but oh well. You at least go over my bank and see what I got. I didn't get to do more fishing. I just become a member that way. I can just do some swordfish. What is my fishing level? 62. Something new. You could make a lot of anchovy pizzas too. I'm 55 cooking. I just got 55 cooking. Yeah. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, we're walking around now. Roll around. Oh no, we have to move. We literally have to move. Yeah, this wasn't very profitable. Comparatively to everything else. Oh, we got it done. We at least got it done. I think. I wish ice strands weren't so freaking. Where else are they? Oh, you know what? Hold on. This is something I can do. I have 4 of these keys. $120. I don't know. I don't know if I can beat them. I don't know if I can. What's their weakness? Do they have their weakness? Nice. I think we found out what we might be doing. It's 9:30. Do I want to go take on a boss fight at 9:30 at night? I'm an old man. I am a very old man. Where is the equal? Where is she? I can't believe I've never fought this boss. I prefer to fight bosses. Now, does this mean like axe or battle axe? We're done talking about this. Close the serious stuff and we'll focus on our. I think it's, yeah, I mean, you can use a regular axe, yeah. What weapons does she drop? I mean, is it really even worth it? I don't think. I don't think it's worth it. There's a reason why I've never fought this boss. I mean, I literally, because I mean, I got a mythical sword last when I was farming. I mean, you can see it here. If I go to my loot for my moss giants, you can see I've already gotten one. The mythical swords. I mean, and it's like mediocre to like high out. I think they're like not even that much money. Well, I think I'm just gonna. Let's just high out the stuff that we need to high out and do that. this. I need this. And then we're just gonna do some elk in here. Hold on, what are these elk for? Not where that elk is. So the steel helm is probably where G. So let's try it out. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and exchange. Oh. $209. Alright, well, it's probably gonna sell for cheap. Minus 10%? I forget they tell you what it's currently selling for too. I don't know why I always bypass that. Checks. Alright. That seemed like a waste of time. What is there to do in Freeport? We could just go to like a popular server. I don't want to. And what do I have as not members? We have Bandos. Jeez, look at me. What is my whole bank worth? Right under a mil. Or not a mil, 20 mil, sorry. It's worth like 2 whole, or yeah, like a whole bond. See, this is one thing about pre-flavor. I thought there'd be a little bit more to do, or had some more ideas, but let's go like January. Oh, we're almost pretty much like locked off to members. I mean, yeah, probably tomorrow I'll buy the membership, but it's here tonight to do that. Let's do this. Let's go to classic, old school RuneScape free worlds that are super popular. Slime free world. Oh, here we go. Click. 1,000 people in there. With old school RuneScape having like resurgence, because I'm hearing a lot of WoW players are leaving, leaving classic WoW for old school. It's kind of crazy. Because I remember back in the day when I was a kid, playing old school. In the world. But when I was a kid playing this, it was like a WoW versus RuneScape, and with this being, the graphics back then compared to the graphics now, like it was always a big thing. It's like now everything looks relatively pretty good, but like back then, I thought RuneScape looked good, but then you play WoW and it's like, oh my god, classic RuneScape. Oh, that's what I could do. One of these. Can I ever end this? We'll find out. I don't know. Do you know I need to up this total level? And this is only 40. Oh snap. Let me go over here. Oh, we have to join everybody doing the fire. This is peak RuneScape. This is why I'm so good at games. This is why when I play Arma and Battlefield, that I'm always getting the most amount of kills of all of my friends because I've harnessed all of my gamer knowledge on RuneScape. I'm just getting awful at FPSs because I grew up playing graphics. I also grew up playing Halo and all that, but I'm not that great at modern games. Oh snap. At one level already. That's why I wanted to work on fire making. Just half an inventory and I already got a level. Feels like something's actually happening. We're doing something here. This guy's killed somebody. And he's trying to bait somebody else. What was it? Too high. Mind your business, sir. Mind your business. Some of you may ask, what are you doing? Well, this is my life's goal, is to make fire. And this is exactly what we're doing. Hey, there we go. You see this? You get like almost 50k an hour XP with this. It's like the most how do I phrase it? Not useful, but technically the most useful skilling method I've done so far. Mostly just killed monsters and stuff trying to get my attack, but that grind is so slow. I'd rather just do something I have lower levels to feel like a moon. Not doing something for once. RuneScape is about the slow grind, not about the long grind. I should say you gotta be in it for the long haul. Are you ready? Man. Something I can do. I do what I want. I want to make a fire and I want to burn down half the castle. I can do that. Dude, this is such interesting gameplay. I bet no one has ever seen anyone light fires in RuneScape before. This is what happens when you're free to play and you have to grind. Yeah, I'm gonna get the horse again. The old school RuneScape free experience is not for the faint of heart. Woo! I just want to close out one more level and then we'll probably close the stream. Oh my god. He's almost there. He's one hit of us. Alright, that's it. Alright. What the fudge? Oh, it's that minigame. Like, there's a whole troll in here now? Like, we're gonna fight? We're gonna square up? Alright. Oh, someone just said Attack on Titan. Not good. That is some blasphemy right there. Attack on Titan's king. There's a reason why. It's absolute cinema. People hate the ending, but I think the ending is perfect. What happens when you give a stupid kid power? I like pretty much what you saw. Ooh. Things are getting spicy. Alright. I'll make a plan for tomorrow's stream as far as what we're gonna do on here. I'd like to do some boss battles. I'm gonna definitely re-up my membership so I can use half of my gear because, yeah, while we're here in the video, I'll show you. You can see all of my gear is like members only, no matter what I go for, like melee kit, range kit, all members, even my magic kit. Everything is members only. So it's like I just literally just had to go out and buy rune armor because I was like, I need a set of armor just to freaking do something, just to grind minimal amounts of stuff. So I don't know. I'll probably end up. I mean, I earned my money back on this rune set already today. I ended up earlier before stream. There was a good exchange rate between mithril two-handed swords and the high up value was like a 400 margin. So with paying for the runes, it was still a high one. So I did stack a couple hundred of those, have those, and got like, I don't know, 30, 40 grand, or enough to pay for the rune set. Really. But I think that tomorrow what I'll do is probably do a couple of boss fights. I was trying to think where I was at. What I was working on before, like I took like a 1.5 year pause. I was working on my I think I was killing blue dragons, and I was working on my magic. But I think instead of skilling magic, I'll probably end up just trying to do some sort of boss fight. I know there's some bosses that I haven't really might add some mid-level bosses, but there's a lot of stuff that I have to work on. I haven't even done any farming. And probably some more Slayer tasks too, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna do Slayer tasks to level up all my combat. What else? I really did on a hunter. Probably only done some quests really. And rune crafting, I'm not anything in rune crafting. Here's my bronze and iron items. I don't think I have any left. Fine. I guess high elf everything that I wanted. That was bronzer. Axes, but the actual bars. Nope. Yeah, I think it's pretty weak. Try to get this guy. Alright, well. Let me try to get rid of those. Did not work. You know what I'm gonna say all day? Where did I take this out? Okay. Oh, well, that is. Where's the sword? Okay, well, it. Alright, well, put those away. Let's see. A lot of areas I haven't been to, too. Oh my god, there's. What is this? What is this place? This is pretty cool. River of Souls. I think I've seen this before. On videos. Never actually been there. I'd love to max out my character. It just takes so long. Yeah, I think we'll do some Slayer tasks tomorrow, and then I want to hit like 80s in here so I can start doing some serious like boss and serious looting. As far as like actually getting decent drops from monsters. I think that's what I'll do. I think that's gonna be it for me as far as on RuneScape. Alrighty. I'll play this for some background music before I really end stream. How loud that is. Let's see. 4, 2. There's a. I want to see what he gives now. Let's see. Yeah, that's the guy I usually go to. He's usually pretty good. What tasks does he give out though? I feel like doing these would probably. Oh, hope I don't get any of these. I've had a lot of these through him. Yeah, I think Slayer's gonna be the direction to go into, and I think I'll go to Bannock because he's right over here in Varrock. I can get to him relatively easy. Because who else? I mean, a higher combat level could go to him. Bad things, buddy. Technically, I could go to the Tree Hill Stronghold and go to Neve. I'm just strong enough. What does she give? No. Let's see. I think some better monsters on here, like Dragon Skeleton Wyverns are so good. Well, Skeleton Wyverns are always going to be good. Don't know if these are good. I'm sure. Seal Dragons, yeah, those probably be just their scales. As long as I can kill them. Blue Dragons are easy to kill, those make pretty good money. Black Dragons are not that hard to kill. Basilisks are profitable from what I remember. Unlock extra Slayer 40, and I think I have Slayer level 39. Alright. Well, I think that's the plan for tomorrow. Probably, well, not tomorrow, but the next stream. I think that's what we'll end up doing, is just doing some Slayer tasks. I think I'll have to go to the cheat. Whatever it is. Stronghold. The Gnome Stronghold. I already did that quest line, or a few into that quest line, so I should be. I have go directly there, teleport directly there. Or that tree. No, the Grand Exchange in Vernock that I'm right by that I can go and go straight to Neve, so I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Unless there's a better. Yeah. Because I've heard that she usually gets pretty bad Slayer tests. But. Ooh. I don't know if I've created Monkey Man. Completed Monkey Madness too. So maybe I'm gonna have to go to him. Definitely not going there. So not high enough for this. I don't think it. Monkey Madness 1 was already so frustrating, and I freaking hate that it was. It takes so long. I'm not doing the second one. At least not right now. Dang it. I was really hoping to. Fine. Go to Vanek. Give my Slayer test. Do that. At least for a little bit. Until I can get myself up to the 80s. And then start going after mid-level bosses. Probably gonna be there. I don't see. Because he's still good. He can get some good baskets here. Lesser demons are okay. Some of these are pretty valuable. More than others, I'd say. I still have a chance to get better tasks. Fire giants. Ooh. That'd be a decent drop. Okay. At least I got a plan for the next stream. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or if I'm going to be streaming around this week. Now that I have it set up, it's not that hard, but I'm just thinking if there's. So I know you can skip certain tasks, so I want to make sure I know which ones I want to do, but it's late. I'll get late. Or it's getting late. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oh. So I'll catch y'all in the next one. It'll be a little bit more planned. This was kind of a on the fly thing, making sure everything worked out with the new setup. So, no, that's it. And I'll figure out how to close out this stream and yeah, right there. So catch you guys later. See you in the next one.